All right, you guys, it's March 1st. We got a whole brand new month in front of us, a whole brand new week, all that good stuff. But I'm a sucker for a new month. And we have a ton of stuff that's happening. So our planning Zoom, this is our planning Zoom. So I'm going to be doing all the planning that I can, but I'm also, in addition to that, going to be trying to throw in some things to help you plan with all the stuff that's getting ready to happen. Can everybody hear me okay? Thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay, I just saw a couple people, I wasn't sure. Okay, so before we start our week, I want us to focus on our full month. So I want you to have in front of you a blank March calendar. So whether that's your screen, whether that's your paperwork, whatever it is that you want to do, I want to call off some very important things that you want to get put on your calendar now, so that you can start then filling in. If you remember, as long as we keep the big picture clear, like what our big goals are, and then we keep our daily goals, things will just be building without a whole lot of extra effort. So the first thing I want to point out for you is that tomorrow is Free Credit Day. That's a big day for a lot of people. And we do have some new products, so please keep in mind when new products launch, credits, they don't typically allow people to use credits to purchase those. Now, as far as the new packs go, like the new experience packs, you can use credits on those. But like for the new Activate and the new Scrub, most likely you're not going to be allowed to use credits. So just keep that in mind when you're talking to people about their credits and how they want to apply them. But yeah, tomorrow, if you look today, you can see in your cloud office for you personally what pending credits you have coming. So with your Free Credit Day, you could announce that you have free credits to share. You could contact all of your customers that had 2 referrals last month and talk to them about what they might want to do this month to make their experience better or to try a new product. But Free Credit Day is a great reason, and we're always looking for reasons to contact people and have conversations. Free Credit Day to me is a great reason to really connect with your current customers. Let's say you have a customer who is not thriving for free and they are not getting free credits. That's a great time to say, hey, you know what, today is Free Credit Day. On the 2nd of every month, we get free credits. I know you're not thriving for free yet, but I wanted to give you an idea of how this actually works so we can start preparing for next month. So like use Free Credit Day to either help people get free Thrive or help them spend their free credits, like help them, how long have they been thriving? How are they feeling? Seasons are getting ready to change. I know for me personally, I'm going to be probably coming off of Black Label soon. Thank you, Jesus, because the sun's back, and then starting to go back into my burn. So somebody might want to change up their experience a little. I know when it gets to be sunnier and prettier, I switch from chocolate to strawberry with my shakes. I don't know. But so things like that. So Free Credit Day is a great reason to reach out to people. So you want to have that marked on your calendar. And then as always, you want to make sure you have the 5th, the 15th, and the 25th marked on your calendar. Because, for example, this week, your reach outs on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, you better have your auto ship people, the 5th people in those reach outs. Got to be making contact with them. First of all, make sure they know they have an auto ship. Remember, you can do that easily now. You're going to go into your cloud. I know how to do it, but I always have to look on my phone to walk you guys through it and make sure I'm saying it right. So you're going to log into your cloud. You're going to go to reports. Nope, wrong one. You're going to go to my team. You're going to go to my customers. And then you're going to scroll all the way to the right and you're going to click the button twice that says next auto ship. And that's going to populate. That's going to show you. Oh, good thing I looked. I thought I had 2. It's showing me 3. I forgot about 1. So it's going to show you what customers are scheduled for the 5th. So you want to make sure that, they know it's coming. Nobody wants to get a hit with their credit card for a bill they're not expecting. So make sure that you reach out, let them know it's coming. I always look back to see what they ordered last month, and just, if it's been the same thing month after month, this is the time to say, hey, are you ready to try a new flavor? Hey, do you want to try a new FT? Or it could be, hey, last month is the first time you went from regular to burn. How are you feeling? Get them to talk about how they're feeling and how the experience is going for them, because maybe they need to switch back. Maybe they want to try something different. But again, make sure you're reaching out to your 5th of the month auto ship customers this week. Some other things that I always make sure that I have on my monthly calendar, obviously every Sunday night at 7 or 6, depending on where you are, we have our power planning sessions. Every Monday night, I have a Zoom with my team, just my own personal team, and I make sure I have that down. These are things that you want to, I always talk about non-negotiables when it comes to your business, and these are things for me that are non-negotiable. Now, it's not to say that something doesn't come up. Um, I think there was a Sunday, a couple Sundays ago, where I was committed to be at church. And so obviously I can't be in two places at once. So I had someone cover for me. There was a Sunday where it was the Super Bowl and I knew nobody would be on here. So I did it earlier in the day. But if I didn't have it on the calendar, it would be super easy to just be like, oh, it's Super Bowl Sunday. Nobody's going to be on and pass over it. So you want to make sure you have all these things written down. Something else that I personally keep on my calendar is I take my goal for the month. So we'll use easy math here. Let's say that your goal is 4K this month. Well, on the 7th, 14th, 21st, and 28th, those are actually Saturdays this month, you would have, on the 7th, you would have 1K. The next week, you would say 2K, 3K, 4K. You want to break down your monthly goal into 4 so you can see what you're shooting for every week. If you get to this Saturday and you need to be at 1K to reach your goal and you're not even close, or you're double it, time to reassess your goal or think about what's maybe, what maybe activities you need to reassess. So I always keep my goal in front of me. And again, I know when I say this, it seems super simple, but maybe this is just the way my brain works, but these months go by so quickly that it's really easy for me to be like, oh, we're already 2 weeks into the month. Wait, where am I on my goal? So I like to have that in front of me because that helps me tremendously. Other things I like to keep on my calendar are upcoming holidays or dates of significance. And this month we have St. Patty's Day, and we also have the first day of spring. So those are two great things where you could come up with something as a promotion or something as, like maybe you want to do like a contest, like if somebody's feeling lucky for St. Patty's Day, because yes, it's always possible that Lavelle will throw something out, but we don't know that. So I always say start planning in your mind. I also have on my calendar for the month every Tuesday, I have a reminder to run some sort of team promo. So sometimes that'll be team wide. Sometimes that'll be one specific team. Like if I have a team that's struggling, or sometimes it'll just be say for my level ones. So, you can play around with your promos and be smart whenever you run a promo. Make sure that, you're working with people who are working. But I have a reminder because, again, it's really easy for it to just suddenly be like, oh, the week totally slipped past me and I forgot to do anything special for my team. So I always make sure I have that written down as well. So again, the big ones are obviously the auto ship days, the holidays, free credit days, things like that, because those are reasons to reach out to people. Now, the other ones that need to be on your calendar, nobody likes when I talk about this, but you need to have a local on your calendar that you're either hosting or attending this month. You, according to Paul Gravett, we need to be back doing calls. And I know Sandra Dobek has been rocking a weekly call. And I know that Lisa Cook did a monthly local last time. So I know people are doing this, but it's super important to do it. You guys, yes, you're going to do calls and sometimes no one's going to dial in. Yes, you're going to do locals and sometimes no one's going to come. That is just business. That is just life. It doesn't mean you stop doing it. You just keep doing it. But again, if you don't get it on your calendar, I can guarantee it won't happen. So when you are sitting down tonight, tomorrow, and you're really looking at this whole month in front of you, really think about it. Like obviously St. Patty's Day, that's a fun theme. So if you feel like you want to do something to have a theme to it, I do one before St. Patrick's Day. You could do something after the first day of spring, just in honor of spring, whatever it is that floats your boat, but you want to have that stuff down. So that is, I'm pretty sure, I don't think I'm skipping anything. That's what I like to have in front of me at the beginning of every single month. And again, I know a lot of it's basic, but your whole life will go by you like in a blink of an eye, and you're going to forget to do things if you don't have it in front of you. Okay, so that's the month. So let's start with our regular, now that we're 9 minutes in, let's start our regular power planning. Before we hit the ground running, doing anything, I want you to spend the next 3 minutes going over your weekly affirmations or your daily affirmations or whatever it is that you're using. And everyone does it differently. Some people like to say them out loud. Some people, I like to rewrite them. I feel like when I rewrite them and see them and my brain connects again, it works better for me. So I'm going to give you the next 3 minutes to do that, and then we'll get rolling from there. If you're just hopping on, we are writing out our affirmations for the day or the week, however you use them. My gosh, I do these all the time and I have to peek back all of a sudden. I'm having a brain fart. All right, you guys can go ahead and keep writing. I'm going to go ahead and start moving forward because I spent some time. If you got on kind of late, we talked about planning our month to kick off the Zoom, and so now we're going to move into our week, our 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So before I dive into that, I wrote down three things really quick before I hopped on here. One is the Ultimate Thriver Challenge. One is the Thrivepalooza travel credit. And one is, I just called it the free autos because I don't know what they're going to call it yet, but where they're actually giving away automobiles. So I'll pull the Ultimate Challenge out. We'll talk about that in a minute. But the Thrivepalooza credit is based on PPA. The free automobiles are based on PPA. Your paycheck is based on PPA. So if at any time during the day you think, I don't know what to do for my business, or I don't know what to do for my team, grow your PPA, build your team. There's a time to help your team, but if you're not constantly building your team, you won't have a team to help because not everybody's going to stick around. So at any point in time when you're not sure, that's when you pull out your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and you just start reaching out to people, because PPA is first time orders only. If you have a customer who's been ordering and they switch to a promoter, while that is fantastic and fabulous and we will all celebrate you, that does not count for PPA. PPA is brand spanking new people. And the only way I know to get brand spanking new people is to talk to people. So I don't want to downplay all the fabulous things that they have coming at us, because they've got tons of stuff coming, but they all revolve around PPA. And even if there wasn't some sort of free automobile possibility, your paycheck revolves around PPA. So there are so many times when people say, I don't know what to do. Always, always, always default to starting a conversation with somebody, okay? So make sure that no matter what you are chasing, what bonus you're thinking, or what kind of paycheck you're chasing, you've got to have new people. And before you allow someone to upset you or hurt your feelings or bring you down because they stop thriving or jump ship and they leave your team, be so busy finding new people that doesn't matter. Because I can guarantee you can't make someone thrive that doesn't want to thrive. You all know that. And you can't make somebody promote that doesn't want to promote. But that doesn't mean that there's not 5 other people out there who want that opportunity to either take care of themselves or to grow a business. So focus on your PPA. But so let's get kind of specific real quick for that Thrivepalooza credit. What I heard and what I've seen so far, but again, I still haven't seen anything official, but it is a PPA of 600. I don't know between when and when. I just know a PPA of 600 will get you a $400 travel reimbursement for Thrivepalooza. So for those of you that are flying, staying in a hotel, all that jazz, $400 will go really far. But again, that's based on PPA. Oh, someone's in the chat. Oh, Sandra, so is there something official that I've missed? I'm going to unmute you. Did you see something official?
Yeah, I mean, like Maria official?
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I saw that. So I didn't know if there'd actually be like something from corporate. Okay. So you're saying from March 1st through the 15th.
That's what I've seen.
Okay. All right. We're going to go with that for now. So we'll roll with that. Thank you. So that would be your Thrivepalooza travel credit. And you guys, even if you don't get $400 to travel to Thrivepalooza, your business is Thrive. Your business is Lavelle. This is a once a year event. Go. Find a way to go. It is a tax write-off to go. Yes, you have to have cash to pay for it up front. I totally understand that. I've owned a business for years. However, the investment in time and money is worth it to you. So beg, borrow, plead, whatever, put 4 people in a bed if you have to, whatever you got to do, get there somehow. Anyway, that was just my little plug for that. And then the free automobiles, there were 4 different ones. Again, there were going to be different ways to get your name in the box, and there was going to be the leaderboard. So when that comes out, it'll come out. But again, that's going to be based on PPA. And then to kind of lead into our reach outs for this week, I mean, obviously, here's a repeat of what we always do. We're going to be reaching out to our birthdays, right? There's always going to be some sort of birthday going on, or possibly an anniversary or friend-iversary on Facebook. You're going to be reaching out to people who are crying for help publicly on Facebook about not feeling well. So we're going to do all the normal. But you guys, now we have this Ultimate Thriver Challenge coming out. And I just did a quick Instagram story yesterday, just, quick rundown, 12-week challenge, money's up for grabs, let me know if you're interested. And I had 5 people, and then I did the same thing on my Facebook post, and I don't know, I had a lot of people. Some were current Thrivers who just aren't in the game, so they didn't know what the heck we were talking about. But either way, I sent everyone the link for the information as well as the YouTube video. This is a great reason to reach out to people. This is a great reason to get people to reach out to you. People didn't know that this was a Thrive-related event at first. They just said, yeah, I'm up for a 12-week challenge. What do I have to do? And then I let Lavelle take over from there. I'm not the one making the rules. I'm not the one writing the checks. So they have to understand the rules. They have to understand there has to be an auto ship. But this is a great reason to reach out to people and start conversations. Was it Susan Kaufman? Or maybe it was Lindsay. Somebody did a really good post today. I'm sorry, I should have had this ready. It basically just said, I'm committing to this. I don't know, maybe it was Susan, I don't see it on Lindsay's. Something like, I'm committing to this. I don't know. But anyway, and then they just had the link to the YouTube video. It says, basically, I'm committing, are you in this with me or whatever. And however it was worded, if I find it, I'll share it with you. But again, super duper simple, oh, here it is. It's Susan Kaufman. So if you want to look, it's on her Facebook. She says, I'm committing to this. Who wants to do it with me? And then there's the link to the YouTube. Super simple. Super, super simple. So, don't make a big giant deal out of it, especially since you don't know that much about it yet, but get people excited about it. That's a great reason to do the reach outs. And then from those reach outs, we should be getting follow-ups, follow through, follow back. We talk about that all the time. Following up is with anybody that you talked to in the past that has said no, or has said not right now, or has said, I got to talk to my doctor. All those people you want to follow up. So when you follow up with someone, it's not hey, you told me you were going to talk to your doctor. What they say, are you going to thrive with me or not? I mean, I wish it was that easy, but you don't want to be that way. Find something on their Facebook page, find something about them, shoot them a message, hope your weekend was great, blah, blah, blah. By the way, did you talk to your doctor yet about thriving? I'm ready for you to get thriving with me. So, keep it personal, keep it human. And then the follow backs are people who said, no, I'm ordering something else instead, or no, I'm using something else instead. Follow back with them. Not daily, don't be like, a fly driving them nuts, but follow back with them. How's it going? How are you doing with the XYZ that you're using? Super excited to see how you're feeling. Maybe they're going to feel great. And if they're going to feel great, that's wonderful. But they might not feel too great. But if you just say, oh, so-and-so's not going to do it because she's ordering the pink stuff. Okay, well, let her try the pink stuff and then follow back with her. And then obviously the follow throughs, that's going to be, that's a ton. So all those people who are like, what's this ultimate challenge? I just had to start a list and just follow back, follow through, send them the information. So anytime someone's asked you for something, anytime someone has said, I got to talk to you know, I'm going to talk to my doctor, what should I do? And you're going to give them information. Make sure you get the information to them. If you can't be focused enough to send them what you told them you would, then why on earth would they buy something from you, right? So follow through, follow back. What they say, the fortune's in the follow-up. And that's really true. I can't, let me think. Olivia is on here. I know we can't see your face, but that's okay. I know you're busy with babies, but Olivia has a girl who just reordered tonight. And again, I can't keep track of anything in my head. This girl had stopped thriving back June of 2018. But Olivia kept track of her. Olivia kept following up with her. And because of this Ultimate Thrivers Challenge, she is getting back on the horse. Courtney says, I had a girl today who was a customer under one of my level 1 promoters who no longer thriving reach out to me about the challenge to place a $200 order. Oh my gosh. See, like, I'll be super honest. When they start throwing stuff out like these Ultimate Thriver challenges, I'm like, like it takes me a minute because it muddies the water, right? Like it muddies your water. At least it does mine. I've got my game plan. I know what I'm shooting for. And then all of a sudden they throw something like this. And this is so like broad spectrum and big and 3 whole months and da, 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 da. But they do it as a gift. It's the perfect excuse to reach out to people. Like Courtney brought back in an old promoter. Olivia brought back in an old customer. You're going to have new people coming back or new people coming in. So just keep focused on using it as a reason to reach out. Secondly, or thirdly, or eighthly, I have no idea at this point. The new body scrub that came out, you guys, even people like myself who are super weird about using new things on their face, I will totally use something on my body and try it. So even people who've been telling you no about Thrive Skin, this can be the gateway drug, as I refer to things. This is like the thing to get your foot in the door. I really feel like this and the hand cream are like 2 great things to get people to touch the product, feel the product, start to understand the quality of the product, and then it could lead to something from there. So even if somebody has told you no or completely been uninterested in Thrive Skin up to this point, summer is coming and legs and arms will be exposed and people are ashy right now. People need a good scrub down. So talk to them about body scrub. And then I just did a real quick post the other day. I am genuinely super excited about the 2.0 activates. And I don't even remember what my wording was, but I had a lot of people like, what is it? Why is it different? What do I do? What's the flavor? Blah, blah, blah. So just share your genuine excitement with people. Like I know a lot of times I will see where people have copy and pasted someone else's genuine excitement. And I get that because there are some days where I'm just like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do, but I'm going to do something and I'm going to copy this girl's stuff. I have been there and I have done it. Those posts do okay for me. They never do the same as they did for the original person. And they never do the same for me as when like I truly share something I'm excited about. So, you know, be excited. Like I could even make a post about the fact that, you know, legs and arms are getting ready to come out, people. The weather is changing, so you better get your scrub on. So something like that. Just like be genuine with your social media when you're making posts. And remember, nobody wants to be looking at advertisements all day. You're probably like me. When you see the advertisements pop up on Facebook, you scroll right by them. So do your best not to be an advertisement. Understand that there's an issue. Understand that people have problems, and you talk to them about how you can help those problems. All right, so leader. I do want to give just one more plug. I feel like I plug this all the time, but you guys, you've got to set up 3-way chats. They have got to be the easiest thing in the world. This is coming from someone who started back in the day when it was 3-way calls and it was like pulling teeth. Not only was it pulling teeth with a potential customer, but sometimes it was pulling teeth with the promoter, like asking your promoter to please put this person on the phone with you. A group chat is, to me, just the best thing ever because you can do group chats all at once. In between clients during the day, I can read my group chats. An hour later, I can check my group chats. I don't have to be like in the moment, right? And I'll give you an example too. One of our team members, Edie, made a post the other day on Facebook, and of course I didn't see it, so at first I wasn't sure what the heck we were all talking about. But she just put this girl in the chat, and she was like, "Hey, ladies, this is Jay. She's interested in investing in herself and maybe making some income. Let's get her some information." And it literally just came to me like that, like out of the blue. I didn't know it was coming, never heard of this girl, had no idea. So I think I private messaged Edie and was like, what? Hey, who? So anyway, I went and I saw and Edie had made a post about taking your tax refund and investing in yourself with the potential of then growing a business from that. So once I knew what we were talking about, I hopped in, we talked, before I could even explain to this girl, she's like, oh yeah, I do. I got $180. And I was like, oh my gosh, she just laid it all out there for us. So my voice chats, obviously I can't read to you because I don't remember them exactly, but I just explained to her that, you know, what we do is we use this product to feel amazing, and we would love for her to feel amazing. And should she feel amazing, she can start sharing it with people, and then her pocketbook feel amazing. Basically, she writes back, she's like, oh, okay, so I would buy the products and test it out, and then I tell other people how the product works, how it works for me. I would love to have better sleep, and I do definitely struggle with weight loss. I mean, it could not have been easier, but had Edie not put this girl in a group chat, she never would have got all this information. So don't overthink it. Like, I think sometimes people are like, well, I've been talking to her and she's talked about this, but she's not ready for a chat yet. If you're talking to her or him, they're ready for a chat. If you are talking to them about their vacation, if you're talking to them about their dog, if you're talking about their job, they're not ready for a chat. If you are talking to them about a health problem or something they're worried about, they're ready for a chat. Sandra Dilbeck had an awesome example last week. I may have shared this last week on here, I can't remember. But she had a friend who openly posted on Facebook that she was struggling with some issues. And all she did was put her in a chat with me and say, hey, my heart goes out to you. I want to help you. I don't know if I can, but I have a friend who knows a lot about inflammation. Maybe she can help you. She put her in a group chat with me. She didn't say a word about Thrive. And I didn't even talk about Thrive for my first couple of minutes. But before we knew it, this girl was like, oh, I've heard about Thrive. I would love to try it. So don't overthink it. Make a group chat. Like when you see on your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, it says connect with the leader, connect someone with the leader. You guys are always connected to a leader. You have our cell phones, you have our messenger, you have our Zooms. Some of you I get to actually see face to face. That's not what that means. When it says connect with a leader, who are you connecting with a leader? That's the names you want to put on that part of your list. So if you look at the basic 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, it's only asking you to do 1 3-way chat a day. It's only asking you to connect one person a day. Some of you are shooting for a lot more than that. But that's the basics of that one. So don't overlook that. And I say that because I overlooked it a lot for a long time. I would be like, oh, I did my reach outs, I did my follow-ups, kill them on social media. Oh, I talked to Susan. That's not what it means. So I'm just as guilty of not wanting to do these things. But I find when I do them, my business works a lot better. So no recreating the wheel. All right, so it's almost 30 minutes. I don't like to be on here longer than that. Please make sure you are reaching out to your AutoShip customers. Please make sure you are promoting in some way, shape, or form the Ultimate Thriver Challenge, because it's literally like a gold mine as far as people saying, what is it? What is it? What is it? And remember, when they say, what is it? That's your opening. Like they are telling you straight up that they want some sort of physical change. I don't know if they want to lose 5 pounds or 50. I don't know if they want to sleep better, but they are saying they want some sort of physical change. So that is your opportunity to start talking to people. So don't let that slip by. And I can't stress enough, while you're working your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, don't get too caught up in team building, and don't get too caught up in your social media posts. Focus on conversations with new people, because that is PPA and that is where your business comes from. All right, so with that, I'm gonna hop off here unless anybody wants to wave me down and ask a question. Oh, Sandra says, my goal is to have at least 5 3-way chats each week. Yes, exactly. She's been working them too. Trust me, my phone. I can show you my phone. It's a good thing. All right, so I don't see anybody asking questions, so I will see you guys next Sunday. Thank you. Bye.